everybody, Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors, and this week's contract tip has to do with how you as an agent respond to a question asked of you by your client or customer. So let's say that regardless of what side of the transaction you're on, let's say you're working with a buyer or a seller, and either your own client or you're asked by a co-op agent a question about the property. Now, in order for you to respond to that question, you want to make sure that you convey the answer in the same manner that the information was conveyed to you, and you want to make sure that you cite the source of that information. So, for example, let's say that you are asked, let's say you're a listing agent and you are asked by the buyer or by the buyer's agent, let's say there's a finished basement. Was there a permit required or obtained by the seller in order to finish out the basement? Well, your normal inclination would be to contact the seller, find out, and then convey that information back to the listing agent. So don't handle that agent to agent. Do not handle that by email. You must make sure that you cite the source. In the GAR contract form, please use the form designed for this exact issue. And that form is F57, Broker's Information Disclosure. And on this form, it says Broker's Information Disclosure, and it says this information pertains to that certain property located at, and you fill in the property address, licensee, you fill in your name, has been asked the following questions by, and you fill in the name of the person asking the question. Then this form has a fill in the blank. It says question, and there are lines where you write the question as you understand the question to be. And then there has a space that says, in response to this question, licensee has found out the following information. Answer, and it gives you a place to fill in the answer. And then it says source, where you respond the source of that information that you are conveying. And there is a place for 1, 2, 3 questions on one document, and of course you can always use more documents. And then it further says, the information in this information disclosure has been provided to the party indicated above by licensee. This date of, and you fill in the date that you're providing this information back to whomever answered the question. Whoever asked the question. The information contained herein is not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. The party receiving this information should independently verify all information contained herein, and then you sign it and you print your name and send that off. Definitely a great idea for you as an agent to use this form in answering questions. Another example of a question could be if a buyer asks you if they're getting ready to buy a property, and for example there seems to be nearby construction nearby, and they ask you, hey, what's that? What is going on over there? Instead of you speculating a guess, you find out the information, you cite the question, you cite the answer and the source of that answer, and then the disclaimer at the bottom, again, that this information contained herein is not guaranteed or accurate or complete, and the party receiving this information should independently verify all of the information. Please use this form. You guys, there is generally some sort of form for you for all of the issues that you will encounter in your real estate practice. Thank you guys so much. I hope this contract tip helped you out. Again, this is a GAR form F57, and I'm Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education.